the founder of Leading for Positive Impact, and the organizer and the woman who's behind this amazing evening. So without further ado, Roberta.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Positive Impact Leadership Summit. I am Roberta Saffels, and it's such a joy to have all of you here tonight. This is not just an event, it's a movement that we're kicking off today as a movement towards a type of leadership that creates the conditions for people to thrive, for organizations to thrive. And that's why we're here today. This idea sparked out of an interest of mine. When I moved to Qatar about 4 years ago, I was curious because I was impressed with what I saw around me, the incredible development, the incredible initiatives that this country that I, to be honest, have heard very little about before I actually moved here, was really impressed. I was very impressed about it. And then, when I started hearing what people thought of Qatari leadership, there were a lot more critiques than positive aspects, and that bothered me. Because what I saw around me and what I was hearing didn't match. The narrative of the critique didn't quite connect with the incredible growth and wealth of culture and actual wealth that I saw around me, and the incredible vision that this country has had. And so I decided to investigate. And I focused my research on the question, what are the positive attributes of Qatari leaders? And it's been one of the greatest joy of my life and career to actually investigate that and to be able to pinpoint what are those attributes that are uniquely birthed in this particular culture that we all from around the world can learn from. And we will talk more about what positive is in this context a little bit later today, but that is something, that's where this comes from. And this event is the place where we celebrate that, and then we look at what do we need to do to create the ripples of positive impact into the future. How do we leverage this rich heritage into really informing the initiatives, the development of the leaders of the future, both Qataris and non-Qataris. So that is why we are here today. We are here to talk about what can we base some of these principles on and what is going to take us into the future. So I wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of this event and for you to understand why we put together the way we did. So it's been carefully curated, and the people that are going to be part of this conversation are people that are coming to really bring real examples of what is it like to live those principles and those values in the real world, and how to embrace these beautiful attributes in the real context of practical leadership, but also what are the barriers and the challenges of actually living those out in every day. We're going to hear lots of stories. We're going to hear a lot of anecdotes of how those have been lived out. And I have incredible stories from my research that I hope to share with you later on. My hope is that you leave here not just inspired, but ready to start your own ripple of positive impact. I would like to also acknowledge our incredible sponsors. We've had the greatest, incredible people that have believed in this mission and in this vision, and that have come alongside us and have said, we want to be a part of this with you. And to get us started, I'm going to go in order of yeses that we got. Not in yeses in the sense of, yes, we're going to join in, but yeses in the sense of support. First, I want to thank Gift Solutions. They are the people that have put all of this together. They do these incredible corporate events. And before I even was feeling bold enough to think of the idea, they were like, whatever you do with that vision, we're going to be behind you, with you. And they've been kind of that nudge to get this moving. So thank you guys from Gift Solutions. You are incredible. Thank you so much. And then we want to thank the museum for hosting us and welcoming us. And really, I would say Abdullah has put the red carpet for us. Has been an incredible experience to really partner with the museum to be able to do it in this space, because we wanted a space where we can see the history of Qatar, the values that come from that heritage, but also a place where innovation is happening, where we are thinking ahead. And so this Musharraf space was our preferred space. And when they welcomed us in, that was a great joy, because that partnership just is very aligned with the purpose and the topic of this conversation today. So thank you, Musharraf Museums, for hosting us and allowing us to host this conversation in this space. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to say thank you to the Youth Entrepreneur Club, also an organization that I did not know, but then in this partnership, we got to know the incredible work that Ibrahim and his team are doing to build the capacity of the entrepreneur, the young entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs in this country. It's been a support that I could not have dreamed of, where they literally locked arms with us and connected us to different people, and were basically saying, whatever you need, we are here with you. And that was that support, that belief in this vision and that partnership is what made this happen. And so thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you, the team. You guys were incredible. I also want to thank Snunu, Mr. Hamid. Mr. Hamid, I met Mr. Hamid al-Hashri during my research, and I was very surprised and inspired, because you will learn more about the research later, but we study positive leadership from an empirical standpoint, and we have all sorts of metrics and assessments that we do, and that was truly incredible to see someone that scored high on almost all the measures, off the charts, outlier on the positive way. And so in that conversation, we connected, and we were truly kindred spirits, I think, in the belief that leaders should be the ones that enable others to flourish, and that creating a happy environment at work allows people to bring out the best of themselves. And Snunu is a testament of that. And so Snunu to me has been like a family, and I have really enjoyed partnering with them and seeing their exponential growth. 2x just this year has been incredible, and I know that this positive approach is behind that growth, and that they are just beginning, so they're going to go off. And I really wanted to take the time to thank them for belief, support, partnership, to really putting on and connecting us to all of this. If it wasn't Mr. Hamid for the first phone call that got us connected, none of this would have happened. So I'm truly, truly grateful, Hamid, for all your support. I would also like to thank Gazelle Chocolates. Every one of you should have received the most delicious chocolate in your boxes. And we want you to enjoy that, thinking about that warmth and delicate feeling when you enjoy those chocolates, and to think about, that's how I want people to feel when they are in my presence. Get inspired by these chocolates. So thank you, Gazelle, for coming with us into this event. And then finally, A to Z Media. They've been incredible. They've printed all these materials. They've helped us in so many ways, and they were people that I also didn't know before. And they were like, we want to be a part of this movement from the beginning. We want to be known for people that believe in this movement and are part of this movement from day one. So we're very grateful for the team at A to Z for allowing us the last minute changes. There's a misspelling here, no problem. We're going to reprint it. They've been incredible. Thank you so much. It's an incredible honor to be here today, to stand here with you today. But we also have been extremely blessed to have a remarkable guest of honor that has joined us today to get us started into this conversation. So I want to welcome His Excellency Sheikh Abdulaziz Al Thani to lead us into this conversation. We're going to start talking about leadership with love. So it's a great start. Mr. Abdulaziz has been a towering leader in this country, leading from governance to sport to youth empowerment to community development and humanitarian aid around the world. And it's a great honor to have you here and to join in this conversation with us. Please come and join us.